Timing, I swear.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, you have Scott D'Amore talk with, kind of hanging out with Big Luke Gallows and Machine Gun Carl Anderson, and here comes Ethan Page saying, "Oh, the North wants another shot of the tag titles," and it's like, all right, if you can beat a phenomenal opponent, you have a shot at the tag titles.
I didn't watch the episode, but at the end, I had the unfortunate duty to see it on YouTube.
And so it's like, well, it's not going to be AJ Styles because AJ Styles is still with WWE, and there's Carl Anderson on the stage and he's talking, and then it's like there's AJ Styles Tron thing and his music's playing, and it's like, but how can that be possible? He's with WWE unless they negotiated something. Here comes Swoggle out wearing AJ Styles gear, and he got the vest and the hood and the whole 9 yards, and it's like, I wonder if they talked with AJ about this. AJ approves of it.
I'm hoping they did. I mean, that's a fucking. I mean, Swoggle, you're better than that. Like, let's just.
Swoggle, you're better than that. Fuck. It was last week. The man was in a goddamn diaper.
On AEW. Christ. Wrestling is weird nowadays.
Yeah, this whole fucking year has been weird, so why the hell is wrestling going to be any different? And I mean, like, I'm sure AJ saw that, he probably would have got a kick out of it, but like, it's almost as if they're using Swoggle as a comedy wrestler, if you will.
Oh, of course, they used him as that WWE.
Yeah, but a lot of the things he did, as far as comedy is concerned, the WWE was funny.
Okay, yeah.
They're like, you have him be part of this hardcore or no disqualification match, whatever the fuck it was, with Tommy Dreamer and Brian Myers popping out of the damn trash can. It's like, okay, Swoggle's back. That's cool. Then, because of the fact that I'm sure Impact and Dynamite only do their shows once a week, they can go, we talked about how at Full Gear have Don Callis do commentary.
Oh, yeah.
And then, have Hornswoggle do an appearance on an episode of Dynamite in a goddamn diaper. And now he's doing an AJ Styles impression. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, that is kind of weird how that works. I forgot about Don Callis. But I mean, that's, again, this is weird time. And I believe that it's going to get weirder, I'm sure. I don't know. I mean, and that's where I think that WWE is very different from other wrestling companies. And I probably said that last week. You're not going to find, like, if Hornswoggle was still employed by WWE and he appeared in AEW, he'd be gone like that.
Most likely.
So it's kind of, that's too bad. But anyways, I did watch Raw, and they have a tournament for Drew McIntyre's WWE title.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah.
It'll be, it was interesting. The Hurt Business definitely No, they're still stronger than ever. I didn't see Retribution this. Wait, were they on?
No, they weren't.
So
And I think Retribution has been delegated, you could say, to main event.
oh, okay.
Why? I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard that too.
One thing that I saw that I actually found interesting was the fact that I was watching a video on YouTube and they were talking about Retribution.
Hmm.
And they were talking about how, okay, you have Ali, Mustafa Ali,
Hmm.
and then you have Slapjack, Mace, T-Bar, and then the two women.
Yeah.
Whatever Mia Yim's character's name is, and this other girl. Well, over the last little bit, there's only been Mia Yim. There hasn't been the other girl.
Right.
Well, I had said that I had thought that the other girl was Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, I think you may have said it. The other woman actually was Mercedes Martinez.
Mhm.
But yeah, she hasn't been with Retribution, like the group, in a little while. And I think what they're doing is they're having her, I guess, on NXT, and you're gonna have her do some like
Yeah.
singles matches or whatever on NXT. Now, maybe at some point she will rejoin the group and do stuff with the group again. I don't know, but
No.
as for right now, yeah,
War Games is coming up very soon, so we'll be doing that as well.
be interesting to see what happened this past Wednesday on NXT.
Yep. I also watched Ring of Honor because you have the return of Mike Bennett.
Yes.
I almost said Canales.
Yeah.
I made a video about that as well, airing my feelings about his shitty time in WWE. Also, his work in Japan, his work in Impact.
Yeah.
I think they had him more dignified in WWE or Impact than they did WWE.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Vince. You know, like, I mean, the guy's talented and it was just a waste of time.
Like, he did very, very well in Ring of Honor. The Kingdom and all this other stuff, that was very well done.
Yeah.
And then, he goes off to Impact and has a fairly solid run in Impact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that it's kind of too bad that WWE didn't do as well with him as they should. And yes, his time in Impact was awesome.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if Adam Cole is reconsidering going back to Ring of Honor and becoming another, again, member of the Kingdom. Because when I started watching Ring of Honor, it was Matt Taven, Adam Cole, Maria Kanellis, and Mike Bennett.
Yeah.
I mean, Matt Hardy was there as well.
Well, yeah.
So, but he was more or less the member of Scum.
Yeah.
I thought so. It's kind of funny how it comes full circle, though, because
Well, I know, right?
you've got Adam Cole, Red Dragon, and Roderick Strong on NXT, Matt Hardy on AEW, and Kevin Steen and Owens on SmackDown
Yeah.
or Raw. I think he was on Raw. Whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still really cool to see that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, WWE isn't as good as it used to be. It never will until things change. I still watch the program because I feel like, I don't know, it wouldn't be right not to watch it, even though the product is shit. I mean, in my opinion, it's been worse, but it's also been a hell of a lot better.
And see, that's generally the way it's been with WWE for the last few years. I don't know about 10, but 5-ish,
Yeah.
you could say. They have some really great stuff, they have some okay stuff, and then there's stuff where you go, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I remember watching 2006, 2007, maybe 2000. Well, I didn't watch it in 2010. But I look at that and I go, it's very campy. Like they were trying to target the kids again,
Yeah.
or to the kid audience. And it's like, now they're trying to go back to 14A, and they're still holding on to trying to appease the younger crowd.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. Like, I agree, like, there's always something for everybody, but it has to be good. And sometimes the product isn't that good.
Yeah.
And sometimes the product is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I got rose colored glasses on, but there's things that I really do enjoy.
Oh, yeah. One thing that somebody had posted, well, there's a couple things actually that I seen on Facebook. One was the people that we met, well, the people that were there to honor The Undertaker, and standing in the ring, and you have Kane in full get up mask, ring gear, etc.
Yeah.
And he was more or less the only one that did it. And it's like, you're not going to have Kane honor The Undertaker as Glenn Jacobs.
No.
You're going to have Kane as Kane. And another thing I saw somebody put on Facebook was they had a picture of Mr. McMahon, and they were talking about how he didn't really look that good. He looked frail, he looked weak, he looked this, he looked that, and it's like, the man's damn near 75 years old, and yeah, he's not gonna look how he did
No.
when he was in his 60s or even in his 50s, but to me, I didn't really see anything wrong with Vince, in my opinion.
No, and I believe he looked the way he should look. I mean, the guy that was in Muscle Magazine doesn't exist anymore. I think people should realize that.
Yeah.
And yeah, he looks old. He's 75 years old. He's damn near 76. So you're not going to look like that. You know, you're not going to look like you used to look.
No.
I mean, I can't really see him 80 years old wheeling down the ring.
Yeah. Like, you're not going to see Mr. McMahon strutting down to the ring with a walker.
No.
It just wouldn't work. Now, I mean, of course you're going to have Mr. McMahon pay his respects to The Undertaker. You know, Vince is the reason why Undertaker was in the WWE to begin with. And because
Pizza's here, I think. Oh, maybe not.
you don't see him on TV as much as you used to, next time you see him, yeah, he may not look the same as he did before, but guess what? That's called aging.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I look at the Godwins and they're great.
Yeah.
You know, Charles Wright doesn't age.
Basically.
You know, and that's true. I mean, look at guys like Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, and even Triple H. If you're gonna age, you're gonna look different through the years. I mean, I'm starting to go gray, which I like better than going fucking bald. But you give the hands or whatever dealt with.
Yeah, you give them the cards you dealt.
So, yeah.
And you know,